Okay, so you guys join me in the back of the car again, busy trying to do the brakes. Ignore the copper grease, you know I love copper grease. Okay, so I've got these PFZ pads and they don't fit properly, and I'll show you the culprit. So the culprit is right there, as you can see. So like the finish isn't the best. So what you need to do to fix the pads that don't fit is, I mean, obviously I've got all the copper slip there, so I don't really want to be touching anywhere there. That's just rust, because I was trying to get them on and the pads are a bit the discs are already rusty, so I was just trying to put them in and they weren't fitting right. So I'm just being careful here not to put what's on there over there, and I'll clean this with a brake cleaner anyway. So we just need to try and nip that off. Got the glasses on, or goggles. Let's spin that. Let's not do that into the car. It's raining and stuff, so I'm trying to. That's quite high, right? See, we haven't even touched down on the sides yet, so that's, yeah, it's. I thought it was like a bit of the glue or something that they used to bind the pad to that, but it's not. It's actually metal. On top of that too, you could probably get a better sand. I've got another one in the car, but it'll hit the rest of this side here, so I'm just trying to go with this first, a little bit more precise. Probably not the correct sanding material too. Well, let me come back. Let me just keep doing this because this is a bit boring for you guys. So here too, there's like a little burr there as well. See, it's like that. I thought that was just like finish from the anti-corrosion stuff, but it's not. It's actual from the casting process. I'm going to put something on there, but I just don't want to touch down on the pad. You could use a flat sanding block. It'd probably be the cleverest way. Let's check the other side. Yeah, always got to be careful with these fingers. You can see here where it was like touching. See, let's just show you quickly. It might not slip in, but you can see it was like touching down on the shims really. Oh, much better. Yeah, much better. It wasn't doing that before, I can tell you that for free. It was not doing that before. How's it going, dude? Yeah, I'm okay. Good. Eventually get there. Yeah, cool. So I'd say that's a success. This one may need a little bit as well. You can see there where it's touching. But as long as they slide in, yeah, see, there we go. That'll need to be taken off here. So yeah, that's all you got to do. You've got to basically clean up the edges. You could use a flat sanding block. I'll show you what else I was going to use if that didn't work. I was going to maybe use that to take off the finish, because I thought it was that painted anti-corrosion stuff, but it's not. It's actually metal. So I just changed that to like a sanding disc. And this is pretty cool, but this will take off tons of material very, very fast. And then you don't want to make them too loose and rattling around in there, because it's not how they're designed to work. Yeah, because you might get like a lot of these squeal anyway, but they might be extremely noisy and rattling about. So yeah, Just want to take a little bit off, so that little bit there will come off of these as well, and they should go in perfectly fine. So there we go. That's how you sort out Brembo pads that are sticking, because they're basically catching on the shims, right? You must make sure that you're not, yeah, I'll try and explain it to you. Make sure that your issue is not, this is just a bit of copper slip and stuff, and this is all new, yeah, everything, but make sure that you're not bottoming out on this, on these pistons, because that, you'll know that initially, well, you wouldn't actually, because it'll catch on these. Mine was catching on these shims straight away. So yeah, so just be careful that you don't damage these. So make sure they pushed all the way out, and you should be all good.